Hello traders, Rich here and here's a quick but detailed update on GBPNZD. As usual, if you guys like video analysis, let me know in the comments or simply leave a like. So let's get started. As we clearly see, GBPNZD is approaching a very strong resistance area as we've got many rejections from it previously. That's why we'll be looking for sell setups. And as price approaches the blue support, which was acting as a resistance previously, we'll be looking for buy setups. But anyway, let's take it step by step, right? Price is approaching a resistance area, that's why we are looking for sell setups. Unless this resistance is broken upward, then a movement till our next resistance would be expected around 2.1, where we'll be looking for new sell setups to form. Now, if we zoom into H1 time frame, we can see that this is our channel engulfing the overall previous bullish trend, right? And we are looking for such setups, and I insist on the word looking because from a medium-term perspective, we are obviously bullish. But since we are around a resistance, we are waiting for a new swing high to form around the upper right trend line to consider it our trigger swing. And for those who know me, I always highlight it like this, and then and only then the bears would take over and will be entering a sell. So that's it, our trigger. And when the sell is activated, the stop loss would be just above the previous swing high, and we target a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, which would be inside the next support zone, which we saw from weekly time frame in blue. Meanwhile, and until the sell is activated, GBPNZD can still trade higher and higher, and as mentioned previously, can still break this resistance upward for it to become support, and then a movement till our next resistance would be expected. Before we continue, I want to tell you about TICKMILL. TICKMILL is established in 2014 and is one of the leading Forex and CFD brokers with registered users from more than 200 different countries. TICKMILL is a no-dealing desk and ECN broker regulated in many countries like the UK, Cyprus, and recently in South Africa. With TickMill, you can trade a wide range of instruments, starting from Forex to indices, commodities, and even crypto. Most importantly, with very low spreads and trading fees. If you don't have an account yet, make sure to create one using my referral link in the description below to benefit from 5% discounts on your trading fees. And let's continue. As we clearly see, NZDCAD has been overall bearish for a while, making lower highs and lower lows trading inside this brown channel. However, it's currently approaching a very strong horizontal support. If we check previously, this zone has been acting as support multiple times, multiple rejections from it, and since price is retesting it, we'll be looking for buy setups. Moreover, it's also approaching the lower brown trend line acting as a non-horizontal support. So long story short, around a support area, we are looking for buy setups, and as price approaches the previous resistance into a support, which is in blue, and the upper brown trend line, will be looking for sell setups. So again and again, long story short, we'll be looking for buy here and then sell around the upper bounds. Now, if we zoom into H1 time frame, we can see that NZDCAD is trading inside this channel, making lower highs and lower lows from a short-term perspective. And since we are looking for buy setups, as mentioned from weekly time frame, and as per my trading plan, I'll be waiting for a new swing high to form around the upper red trend line to consider it valid. Consider that this one is my trigger swing. For those who know me, I always highlight it like this as our trigger, and we are looking for buy setups in the first place because we are around a support area which we saw from weekly time frame. And when the buy is activated, of course, when this happens, then our stop loss would be just below the previous swing low, which for now, like as this projection is around here, and we target a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio, which would be around 0.85. Meanwhile, until the buy is activated, NZDCAD would be overall bearish from a short-term perspective and can still dive inside our support area before trading higher. But while around the support, we are looking for buy setups while waiting for the buyers to take over to enter the buy. Best of luck, and I'll see you on the next one.